Right. So back today with a live. I'm sorry I couldn't do it yesterday. There was a little bit of urgency that I had to look into. So I had to reschedule another session of mine and also my life. But hey, we're back here today. And sorry, you'll have to bear with me a little bit of cough. Right. The topic that we have today, the conversation that we have for today's live is how to approach unknown people. When it comes to networking, there are two things that are, if you can do, right, those are the highest level of networking. Those are considered to be highest level. One is approaching unknown people, being comfortable, being able to start conversations, hold conversations with them, right? And I'm not really talking about selling per se. I'm just saying how to start conversations with unknown people. So that is one. The second biggest thing is being able to network with influencers, VIPs, etc. So this live is obviously not about how to network with influencers and VIPs. This is about how to approach unknown people, right? So we're going to talk about the most effective method of being able to approach, connect, and have conversations with unknown people. Let me just welcome the guys. Hi, Prashant. Hi, Alka. Great to have you guys here. Okay, and I'm not seeing the other names right now, but hi to everyone. Okay, cool. So we're getting started with this. And guys, remember that if you are ready to take your networking skills to the next level, right, go check out networkingsuccess.in. I have a workshop called The New Rules of Professional Networking. It's coming up on April 9th, 10th, and 11th. It's a game-changing workshop. Do check it out. networkingsuccess.in. Paros, thank you so much. You're so good for my ego. Love you. Okay, cool. So let's jump into today's topic, how to have conversations with unknown people. Now, first, the most important aspect is defining the why. Why do you want to approach an unknown person? Right. Now, if you want to approach an unknown person and sell to them, then why should they talk to you? Answer this question. Just look at it fundamentally, right? Success is in the basics, guys. Remember that. Success is in the basics. It's in the fundamental, right? Now, answer this question for me, that if you want to approach an unknown person to sell to them, why should they talk to you, right? To be able to answer this question, when you're able to answer this one question, you can change the game, right? And fundamentally speaking, if you want to approach me only to try and sell to me, only to figure out that if I am interested in buying your product or not, then become me for a moment and imagine this, that I'm at a networking event. Now there are 20 people who want to talk to me or you just to understand if you want to buy from them or not. What a waste of time that is, right? What a waste of time. So naturally, I can't be okay with it and you can't be okay with it. So the why is misplaced, and to be able to create success in approaching unknown people, why is where the game changes, right? So why do you want to? So what are the options? If you're saying don't approach to them or sell to them, right? Okay, so we just got a comment. Padmini says, because I'm useful for them and I'm also their need. How do you know that, Padmini? You would not know that until you talk to them, right? And everybody believes. I also believe I'm important for you. I'm a networking coach. If I go to a networking event, I'm important for everyone, right? But that does not mean that everyone wants me. This is my perception. This is my belief that I'm important for them. Maybe I am not important enough in their life as of today, and maybe I will be 6 months down the line. Maybe I'll be 1 year down the line. Right? So assuming that I'm important for them or I'm relevant for them or they need me, that's a mistake that often gets people wrong, right? And understand, the more you can make the other person important, the more you can make the needs of another person important, the more you can prioritize the other person. And if I say in my language, the more you can make the other person the center of your world for a few minutes, the bigger are the chances of you winning that relationship and subsequently what comes along with that. Okay, so let's talk about how do we do that. Now, number one, I just said, shift your mindset, make the other person more important, which means do not talk about yourself, right? And I know this is completely counterintuitive. You want to approach the other person to talk about yourself, and here I am, I'm telling you, don't talk about yourself. Absolutely. And this is how this leads to you talking about yourself. Allow me to explain. Now, the way this works is, let's say you happen to be sitting next to me in the flight. I don't know you, you happen to be sitting next to me in the flight. Now, if I turn around and say hi to you, hi, I'm Paritosh Pathak, here's my card, I'm a networking coach, so on and so forth, and I start talking about myself. Now, only if you are interested in a networking coach, will you be excited to talk to me, right? Now, what is the probability of that? Very little, right? Now, if I am talking about myself and you're not interested in what I do, then you'll just be nice and you'll be like, okay, yeah, you know what, cool, right, great, thank you. And then you'll say, okay, got the card, I'll connect with you. That's not what you want. The other way is, you turn around, you talk to the other person, but you don't talk about yourself. You just turn around and say, hi, I'm Paritosh, what's your name? What do you do? Tell me about you, right? Where are you coming from? Where are you going to? Well, obviously you guys are going to the same destination if you're sitting in the flight, but are you going for work or pleasure, right? And you start talking to the person about the person. Remember this. Talk to them about them rather than yourself. Okay? Now what happens is you start talking to them about them and they start engaging with you. Right? Listen. You talk to them about them, they start engaging with you. And as they start engaging with you, as you take interest in them, after a couple of minutes, they would automatically come around and say, by the way, what do you do? Because it is courtesy, it is curiosity, it is social pressure, it is the social norm. They would automatically come around and say, by the way, what do you do? Now, look at the research. Research done has identified that when people ask for information, they are 80% more likely to receive it, right? So the point is, if you can get the other person to a place where they ask you what you do, you are 80% more likely to be received, your introduction to be received, your benefits that you talk about, all of that to be received is 80% more likely. Now I want to share a story with you. I have a client, he's a friend today, right? Our relationship has progressed so much over the years that we're very close friends. His name is Kunal Singhal. If any one of you knows Kunal, say I know Kunal, right? Now, his and my relationship started with me training him, coaching him several years ago, right? And at that point in time, I met him at a networking conference and we started talking and one of my team members, Avneet, spoke with him. And Avneet introduced me and he was like, okay, networking is something I'm interested in, tell me about it. So I asked him about him. I started talking to him about him. I did not sell, right? And I asked him, what are your challenges? And I remember him saying that, Paritosh, I'm here for the full day, but I don't think I'm going to speak with anyone and I'm going to go. And this is something we're saying 6-7 years back, right? Now, today, and Kunal has been like this for the last couple of years now. So within 1 or 2 years, he came to a level where he was on the stage of those events, talking as an authority, talking as a speaker, right? Purely because he was able to build the network with relationships with the people, the organizers of those events, and he gained that kind of visibility and credibility in the market. He had a good product. He's in ERP solutions, right? He has a great product. And great product combined with great relationship skills took him to that level. And today he's in media coverage so many times. He's running multiple businesses. He's just launched his India's first truly online school called Cyborg, right? He's done so amazingly well. Now, all credit to him, right? He's the one who was willing to work on himself, commit. He put the hours into training. He tried it out. He struggled. He failed. And still, he went on. A lot of people come and say, oh, you know what, I can't talk to strangers. And that's the end for them, right? Sorry. Okay. Now, that's the end for them. Now, if that's going to be the end for you, then nobody can help you. Absolutely nobody can help you. The point is you have to take small steps. Remember this, small steps. You have to learn to walk before you run, right? So you don't straight away go talk to the biggest stranger that you want to talk to. So you start by talking to people that you meet at a supermarket and you just say good morning to them, right? You just say hi to them. Just that is practice, right? Somebody saying, just giving the spot to someone else. You can go ahead, please, right? Just coming around and talking to them and saying, how's the weather? What do you think about this vegetable? Do you shop here often? Just start at low risk areas, right? When we talk about how to talk to strangers, what's the image in your mind? The images in your mind is that you're at a networking event and there's somebody out there you want to go and talk to and sell to, and you straight away want to go to that person. No. So practice small. Number one, practice round. Number two, the conversations cannot be about you. They have to be about the other person. Now, Anjali Sharma asked that how to figure out if they are interested in listening. Anjali, pay attention to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, right? I'm saying this, that when you talk to them about them, are they listening or are they speaking? They're speaking, so they're not listening. And if they're not listening, they're speaking, they are engaged. This is what you want, right? You want to engage them in a conversation with you. And when you're able to engage them, there will come a point in time, there will definitely come a point in time where they will come to you and say, by the way, what do you do? And their research says 80% more likely to receive what you are saying. That's the game changer, right? So, summarizing, don't expect straight away to go to the biggest person, right? Start small and focus on them. Okay, cool. Now guys, remember, thank you Anjali, thank you. Now remember guys, I am doing one of my most successful programs called the New Rules of Professional Networking. It's a 3-day program, right? Where your networking game can go to whole another level. April 9th, 10th, 11th, right? Go to networkingsuccess.in, check it out and come along. If you've liked this, what I'm teaching there is whole another level altogether, all right? Cool. So I will be seeing you soon with another Facebook Live. Until then, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.